Harlingen South got it done against Brownsville Lopez this past Thursday. Sean Montemayor completed some great passes. Jaden Taylor ran for 4 touchdowns, and the Hawks did what everybody wanted them to do, stay unbeaten until it was time for Bird Bowl 21. After the game, Sean Montemayor talked about playing the Cards next.
It gives us a lot of confidence. We just got to stay with that confidence to lead us on to hopefully becoming 9-0 against Cardinals. But it's going to be a tough game, and we're just going to have fun. It's senior year, have fun, just play hard, just play with our hearts.
So here we go, 7-1 Harlingen at 8-0 Harlingen South, I should say. And joining us for a special Bird Bowl correspondent, Eladio Jaimez. Eladio, talk to me about this game. Is this the best matchup we've seen in the 21 years of the Bird Bowl?
I've been saying it all year. This is the most anticipated Bird Bowl since Bird Bowl 1. Since the school split and everybody was excited about this rivalry, a very nascent rivalry at the time, just, you know, South against Harlingen. Over the years, it's been an intense rivalry, and in the later years, you know, with the Harlingen dominance, it was kind of almost a non-issue. But last year, it was a game again, and this year, I have to say it's the most anticipated Bird Bowl since that first one in 1993.
I'm going to have to say that one of the reasons it's so anticipated is because we've had great Bird Bowls before, but they've always been offensive oriented. I don't remember a Bird Bowl coming in where the two defenses were highly rated as they were and let up as few points as they have.
No, I think you're right. I mean, at Harlingen, you're always going to have the tough defense with Coach Gomez, even when he was there as a defensive coordinator. But at South, you're right. I mean, this is probably easily one of their best defenses, even in 2007 when they had arguably one of the best teams that South has ever had. The defense gave up some points. You know, they won some shootouts, but this defense that South has, led by that little linebacker Brandon Rodriguez, it's a very real defense. It's very tough to score on, and that's what's going to make this game really interesting.
Todd, what are your thoughts on this game? I know that you've been looking forward to it as well.
Oh, well, it's been really the only game of 32-5 that anybody's looking forward to is playing, you know, with these guys taking care of the Brownsville teams. I've been high on South the entire year, and I think they're going to be able to win this game. But I'm really intrigued by how this Harlingen team is playing. They really played San Antonio Johnson tough, and then they've won every one of these games pretty handily. So you have to expect Harlingen to put up a real fight in this, but I think it's going to be close, but I got South.
It was close, you know, it was close for a while last year. Bird Bowl 20, you saw it. And there are our picks so far. Todd's picking Harlingen South. Eladio, you're going with Harlingen.
I'm going to stick with the Cardinals. You know, it's going to be a very close game. Like I said, much anticipated matchup. I think South is really very talented, like Todd said. You know, they've got everything going for them. In the end, you know, until you knock them off, you know, you got to stick with tradition, and I think Harlingen wins a close one here.
Joe, you're going to be on the call this Friday. What are your thoughts on Bird Bowl?
Well, that's my pick's up there. It says I'm picking Harlingen. Boy, I've seen South play a couple of times. I believe they can win this football game. Don't get me wrong there. But again, it's one of those, I got to pick one in one of these tough matchups, and then I got to walk up through the stands on the home side picking the other guys. I'm giving Harlingen defense, and years in past, they've won this game easily.
All right. I think this is probably the best Harlingen defense I've seen since Mingo Rincon was on the nose tackle, and I'm going with Harlingen in this one as well. Meanwhile, Friday night, the rest of 32-5A kind of got gummed up when Brownsville Rivera took it to Brownsville Hanna and got a big win on this game. And what does that do for the standings? Well, it does this, because Rivera still has a bye coming. So does Brownsville Veterans. Hanna, 3-3, has 2 games left, and both of them are going to be tough. One of them against Lopez, and so this one is still up in the air as to who's going to take that final playoff spot. Los Fresnos, of course, has already got the third one. Eladio Jaimez, thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to Bird Bowl 21. All right, we are coming right back, and we are going to talk about Orly Solis and what he has done at Roma and the rest of the 4A playoff picture. It's when we come back on Sunday Sports Extra.